Hello and welcome to the Wolfchase Toyota Insider, the Memphis Tiger Network. I'm Jeff Brightwood alongside Brooks Bondigan. And Coach, it is spring, it's chilly, but you guys had your signing day last week, and a pretty nice class here. I believe you signed 9 players, and overall you're pretty happy with what you got.
Yeah, no, very happy. You know, every year you go into, first of all, we recruit so far ahead, and most of these kids have been committed for some time now, but you have to always look ahead and what you're going to lose, what you need to replace, and we feel like we've done a really good job with this group. A very talented group from top to bottom, and a very versatile group. You know, we've got several players that can play multiple positions, which is always a bonus.
You mentioned the versatility. You look at the recruits, you've got 3 or 4 players that can play anywhere from forward to midfield, back on defense. If you kind of break it down, about 4 midfielders, a couple forwards, 3 defensemen, so you really spread things around this year.
Yeah, no, and like I said, I mean, these kids are very talented, and not only are they very talented soccer players, they're very good students. We really like the character of this group, and expect big things to come with them.
And of course, if you're recruiting into kind of a diverse group here where you balance everything out, that means your recruiting over a period of time has been really good. You didn't have to go heavy on the forwards or heavy on the defensemen or heavy on the midfielders. You've got your formula built pretty well.
Yeah, and I mean, if you look at our roster of the players that we lost, obviously, 3 of our 4 seniors were defenders. So obviously we've got some big shoes to fill there. And, there's some kids on this list that may have played most of their career as a forward, but we see a lot of qualities in them that we've converted a lot of players into different positions over the years. I mean, for instance, let's look at Lizzie Simonin, right? She was Freshman of the Year in our conference as a forward, and then she ended up being first-team All-American as a center back. And again, the quality of these players allows us to do several things with them.
You can always go to GoTigersGo.com, get the specific information on all 9 different recruits. The one thing we know about your teams in your recruiting classes is when they come in freshmen, you don't shy away. If they can contribute, if they can play immediately, you'll plug those freshmen into the lineup.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, the best players are going to play. Obviously, there's a transition period, and we hope that the kids, follow the information that we give them to best prepare them for when they get here. But this summer, they'll all be coming in a little bit early, going to summer school, and give them a month under their belt, time to bond, time to work with our strength coach, and again, looking forward. Obviously, we had a big freshman class last year that I thought was fantastic, and we had to call upon them. At the end of the season, we were starting 6 or 7 freshmen, and so we're, overall, we're going to still be a young group, but I think we're going to be a very talented young group.
And as it's become tradition here, that Canadian pipeline continues 5 of the 9 from Canada.
Yeah, we'll always recruit Canada. Canada has been good to us. Those kids have seemed to really transition extremely well down here at Memphis, and and from a lot of our Canadians have come in and played a lot of minutes right off the bat. So hopefully the same thing will happen with these girls.
Coach, away from your signing classes, of course, you never know what happens in spring with camps and everything. You've got some you're thinking about starting up this spring or trying to get some camps. I know you need to go to the website later in the spring to see if you get information, but give us an update on camps.
Yeah, no, we're set to probably do 2 camps, 2 ID camps. One will be sometime this spring. We're trying to sort out a date later in the spring. And then our plan is to have one in July before we, start our preseason. Dates aren't set yet, but we'll be here in the near future. And but like you said, we'll post them on our website.
And another thing you can go to the website for later this week, you're going to have your preseason schedule announced at some point later this week. And I know your spring schedule is always pretty good.
Yeah, no, we've got a really good schedule. And like you said, it will be posted this week. And we've got a couple teams from the SEC. It's a very challenging schedule. It's great for us. Obviously, we still have a young group, and we've got some players that didn't get a lot of minutes in the fall. And, they're going to get a great opportunity this spring to play against some, strong competition. So looking forward to the spring. We get to start our 20-hour practice schedule here next week, and, just really looking forward to getting after it.
Sounds good. Thanks a lot, Coach.
Thank you.
For the information on the recruits, camps, and that spring schedule, you can go to GoTigersGo.com. For the Wolfchase Toyota Insider, I'm Jeff Brightwell.